The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race. That's
a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. So here's the lefty, Shane McClanahan.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
And now, Riley Green. And a pitch. That one's in there, and we're off and running in a brand new season. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So digging in, Matt Vierling. Now snap throw to first. Green gets back easily. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Bounce back to the mound, and it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The batter now, Javier Baez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Here's a rocket out to left. Arozarena makes the play, and there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Out towards right center field. That's back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Eric Haas goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. First offering misses badly for ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Spencer Torkelson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there, and it's 0-1. Slice down the right side. Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one down the line, and that squirts through. Now he turns and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now batting Wander Franco. A switch hitter batting right. First offering misses the mark. And there's the strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Next pitch is outside. There's the strike. Diaz at second with nobody out. The punch out there, not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one's in there, 0-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Next pitch is popped up. Torkelson makes the play. Out number 2. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys could find themselves back in this ball game.
In the air out to center. Green settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays nothing. Second inning set to go, and now McClanahan back to work. Right through there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Kyle Dutch with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. In there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And now the lefty. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Arozarena moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. And here is Jake Rogers.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your call.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Riley Green. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back, and it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Matt Vierling singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. Green stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Margot makes the catch, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Tigers 4, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Harold Ramirez at the dish.
The designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
The pitch. There's a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Kicks and deals. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Baez handles. Throws to first. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 7, the third baseman,
Isaac Paredes now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. That one is upstairs.
It's a good take.
2-2 to count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Francisco Mejia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is down low. Two outs. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, out to short. They get the force, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. Tigers 4, the Rays nothing. On to the third inning. Now it's Javier Baez.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Javi Baez blasts one out, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the left fielder, Eric Haas. Line drive, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1. McClanahan in his second season, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Torkelson getting to start at first. 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Haas, the base runner at first with one out. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. The 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swing and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Shane McClanahan is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mat. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Luis Patino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
First and second, one out. And now it's going to be Kyle Dutch. And that's in there for strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And that one is lifted in the air and puts the squeeze on that. And there's two away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And next up for the Tigers, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. The pitch.
Too high. Ball.
That's towards center. Siri in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
You're so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. Somehow I let you take me. You're so electric, baby.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Jose Siri. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. That misses off the outside edge. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. First offering, and it just misses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Snap throw to first. Siri back on a dive. And he deals. First offering. Runner goes. That one drilled left field, and it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Wander Franco. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next one is off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Diaz leads off second with nobody out. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Franco gone on the play. And here is Randy Arozarena. He popped out his first time.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Arozarena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner on at third, one gone. And a foul ball. the pitch. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Lau at the plate, flied out his first time. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Laced into left. That's a base hit. The throw in. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Man at first with one gone. Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. Ramirez in his 4th year, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First offering misses the mark. Line drive caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rays 3. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jake Rogers. Patino back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers, and that one fouled off. And here it comes. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the lineup flips over, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Riley Green. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Margot moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Vierling stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hit hard, that gets through.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, and now the shortstop, Javier Baez. In there for strike 1. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and that is that. One left for Detroit, and it remains 5-3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. The pitch. And fouled off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Margot tries to hold up, appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Now this is in the air down the line. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses, and a count 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Paredes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Mejia, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is downstairs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Right side. Scope throws to first in time. Rays retired in order. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rays 3. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Eric Haas. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Jalen Beeks appears to be getting loose. Thompson getting loose as well. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. That one the other way. Margot right there to make the grab, and there's 1 down. Next is the Tigers DH, Miguel Cabrera. Slice to right, and foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. rips one to right. And Cabrera is retired. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Torkelson in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And now it's even up.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And that one in the air center field. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. And that's a strike. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. The Y to kick the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. And a good eye there.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the batting order turns over. And the batter down, Yandy Diaz. That one's in there, 0-1. Siri gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Step off throw to first. And he's back safely. Deal 1. Foul ball there.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Got him. 1 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. Step off, throw to first. Siri back in on a dive. First pitch, and he just misses.
Count 1-0.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Tying run at the plate. Now that's smacked to right center. And it's into the gap. Around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Across is the runner from first. And they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 down. Randy Arozarena digs in now. 1 for 2. On a line. Vierling puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays 4. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's a big power threat. Kyle Dutch. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Patino back to work. Right side. Margot settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter,
Jonathan Schoop now at the plate.
Jonathan Schoop.
That one hit to right. Margot in pursuit. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rogers goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Siri going back on this one. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So up next, Matt Vierling.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that's in there for strike 1. Right-handed reliever. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball popped up. Loud on his way over and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Now 1-1. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And 1 gone. Here's Manuel Margot. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's down and away. The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. On the ground right side. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Tigers 6, the Rays 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Just missed. And the pitch. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike. And a base hit up the middle.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eric Haas. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases, his second of the year. It's a 4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. That one to first. Diaz gloves it. He handles it himself. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Short hop liner, handled it short. Sends it to first. Awesome play there. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Dutch. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and fires. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Two outs. On the ground to short. Franco picks it up. The throw to first. That's the third out. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now an 8-4 score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Will Vest.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Will Vest.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 8-5.
Jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the 0-1. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Yandy Diaz now. Swings through that one. 0-1. And downstairs. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Wander Franco. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next pitch is outside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Diaz leads off first with one away. Liner caught at second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Randy Arozarena. Next offering is down low, and that's ball one. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Alexander.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. And the batter now, Brandon Lowe. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now an 8-5 ball game.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Situate the time and people's dreams are from the norm.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. The pitch. And there's a base hit to left.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. And it's even up. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is popped up, and that's a foul ball. Line drive to short and caught.
Now the center fielder, Riley Green.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Riley Green. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Kicks and deals. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Sean Armstrong takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 away, runners at second and third. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Austin Meadows. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out, runners at second and third. And that one wrapped foul. Out there to center. Siri in position. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The relay in there. He scores. It's 9-5.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Green at second with 2 down. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Man at second. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Racing makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Tigers 9, the Rays 5. Staying in the game on defense, Austin Meadows. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Cisnero.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
And he deals. Ramirez leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And that one hit to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now it's the right fielder, Manuel Margot. And that's in there for strike one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Hard hit, right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and that is that. Rays held in check here. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Armstrong, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Line drive, caught. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, that's outside. Center field. Series sizing it up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out towards right center field. Margot settles under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. Tigers 9, the Rays 5. Alex Lang will take over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes a pitch. And strike one to the catcher.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Next offering misses down and away. Righty delivers. Into center and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And stepping in is the speedy Jose Siri. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. Takes it in for the out. So the Rays batting order turns over. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. In there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, there's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
At the belt and fires. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Franco in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Mejia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next one misses, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Arozarena stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is downstairs.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
This one in the air, right field. Meadows going after it, and that'll do it. The Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Took a hit right up and failed. Now I got the gist of how people wanna feel. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when you're trying to come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you're given is a different matter.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers.